Hey everyone, international best-selling and award-winning author Scott Stevens here. I wanted to take a few minutes and first of all I want to say that I'm honored to be part of this World Book Week celebration and World Book Day celebration with all my fans over in the UK and all over the world, really. Um, I just wanted to spend a few minutes and tell people a little bit about me and how I became an author and some of the books that I like. I always liked James Patterson in his early days before he started bringing on several different authors to help write his books. I liked the format that he used. I use that format in my book with quick, short chapters, hard-hitting chapters to keep the reader entertained. I like John Grisham and Tom Clancy. Those are my three favorite authors, and you can see a lot of all three actually in my work. Clive Cussler was another one. Matter of fact, I picked up a trait from Clive Cussler, something that he did in his Dark Pit stories that I do in mine. A little bit different twist, but anybody who's read the Dark Pit series and has read any of my books, they can pick up on it. They should anyway. Um, it's writing books has opened up a lot of doors for me. I've met a lot of people who I probably would not have met. I'm friends with a lot of legend wrestlers who I used to watch on TV when I was growing up. Um, Now I'm considered uh, one of them in their circle, and I'm extremely honored to be first of all entrusted into that circle. But my books is what got me there, and I was with a publishing company for a while, and any of my fans know that. But most of my success has been independent. So if you're an aspiring author and you're thinking about trying to write a book, go ahead, give it a shot. It can be done. You can find success. It's not easy, but as long as you follow the right guidelines, you can find success. You use KDP to upload and publish your manuscript. You can use Fiverr. They they have incredibly talented people on Fiverr to do your formatting for you if you need. They can do your covers for you. There's a lot of independent people on the book publishing circuit who want to help you, and they say we can do this for you, we can market for you, we can do covers for you, we can do formatting for you, and then you talk to them and they all want outrageous amounts of money. Fiverr, you can find pretty much everything you need, and I mean, really, less than $100 is the norm on there. You can find great work. You can see all of my covers, my Twister Town cover, my Deadly Roses cover, my On the Run cover, the new ones were all done on Fiverr. The formatting was done on Fiverr. After I left my former publishing company, I had to redo those covers, and Fiverr was the way to go. Um, Great people, very very quick results. None of this go back and forth for weeks at a time. Fiverr, fantastic. I can't say enough about them. Fantastic people, all very friendly. They want to please you, and because they want you to come back again, and they want you obviously to say good things about them. Um, Once you get your book published through KDP and you're set to go, you can use the Facebook book clubs. There's thousands of them out there to help get your book noticed. That's how I did it. My first book, On Ice, when I finished it and when it was released, I was an independent author. It was my first release. I had no idea what I was doing as far as marketing goes. I was marketing to my writing fans from my article writing previous to that, and they weren't really book fans. So I really didn't find much success in that. And I was doing a little research. I saw something about a Facebook book club. The one I chose happened to have a lot of UK um, members in it. So I started marketing my book in a couple of those Facebook book groups, and it went crazy. Somebody read it, said something nice about it. Somebody else read it, and before I knew it, I had a following in the United Kingdom. I had a following in the United States. On Ice went up to, I think it was number 4 at the time in the United Kingdom. This was my first release, and doing it through self-publishing, it was very intimidating. I didn't really know what I was doing. Like now, when I go to release my new thriller later on this year, I've been through the ringer 5-6 times now. I know exactly what's going on. I know exactly where to go. But at that point, I didn't. And the Facebook book groups were fantastic. Not only were there readers there, but there were people to help you with marketing. There were other authors that you can talk to. The whole aspect of those groups, I mean, it really does what it's meant to do. It's bring readers and authors together, and other authors never hurts to talk to. I have a lot of author friends who we bounce ideas off of all the time. But I just wanted to say, if you're thinking about writing a book, and you've heard the stories about how many times people have been rejected by publishing companies, and this and that, and it does happen. It's a very frustrating process. I was rejected by several, I don't know the exact count, but several publishing companies before I signed with the one that I did sign. But also, I'd like to note that I also turned down several publishing companies who wanted to bring me on before that happened. So you have to find the right fit. If you want to go with a publishing company, you have to find the right fit. Make sure that they have your best interest at heart, and I mean that. Read your contract. Any discussions that you have, make sure they're included in the contract. If that's the route you want to go, by all means, give it a shot, but do your homework, and you can find success there. I just have not, to this point. I have had, I'm going to say 500% more success independently than I have with the publishing company that I was with. So it can happen. Just take your time, do a good job. Don't put out anything that you feel is subpar. I know a lot of people are their own worst critics, but what's good and what's not. And if you think it may be subpar, you don't want to put it out there for the public to read. Find some beta readers before you release it. They can check everything out for you. And then your marketing, find those Facebook groups, and you can find a lot of success. You can get good rankings on Amazon, which can lead to some free advertising through them. It's really cool, and you have to stick with it. It's not easy, it's not fast, but you can find success. And so many things have come through my books that I'm extremely lucky for. I have my On the Run story is in pre-production right now in Hollywood to be a major motion picture. On Ice is in the hands of a very experienced actor-producer. They are looking into that in discussions with a couple of the other ones to move forward with a project for those, hopefully, as well. And it all comes from hard work. Hard work. When I had started, I had never written a book. I didn't have any coaching on it. It was something that had been brought up to me. I decided to give it a shot. It took about 3 years for my On Ice to be finished, and it was a learning process. So don't be afraid if things don't go fast. They go very, very slow. You have to have patience, hard work, and as long as you work hard and have those patience, you can find success. And it all depends on what you want to do. Some people just want to get a book out, and they're not in it for the money, and they just want to get the book out, and that's fine, and they're good. Some people want to make more money. Some people want fame. Some people want the book signings, whatever you want to do, as long as you have patience and work hard, because remember, nobody's going to promote your stuff except you. A lot of people tell me, and they laugh at me, and they say, I never miss a chance to plug one of my projects, and it's true. Because no one's going to promote your stuff except you, and no one will promote it the way you want it to be promoted, like the way you do. So I've just been so lucky. My books have opened up so many doors, and it's from hard work. You know, it didn't. Nobody came knocking at my door. I had to go knocking doors down, and you know, once uh, one door opened, then another one would soon follow. So the hard work, it'll pay off. You know, and it's I want to thank all of my fans in the United Kingdom and the United States, all over, everywhere, for allowing me to be lucky enough to be able to say one of my books is in the process of being made into a movie. Another one is being looked at for that. I thank Richard Judd for all the hard work that he does over there. I've been part of several of his events, the Derwent Valley Lit Fest, a few years. We had a very successful show with my author friend Jamie Engel that we did at Barnes and Noble here. That was broadcast as part of that event. I think it was 2 years ago now. I can't remember. COVID has slowed everything down, but I love my UK fans. The Richard puts on fantastic events. Anything that he's doing, he does. He doesn't do for money. He does for love of books. And a lot of authors, I'm friends with a lot of authors in the United Kingdom as well. Nobody has a bad thing to say about Richard, and I thank him for once again letting me be part of his project, this event here. And I just want to tell everybody happy book week. Happy World Book Day. Thank you for letting me be a small part of your celebration. And if you're an aspiring author, work hard, don't give up, and have patience. And maybe you can be part of next year's festival and one of Richard's events. Thank you very much. Have a fantastic evening.